What's up, guys? It's your boy Trey Williams with another exciting episode of Trey's Garage. On this episode, I'm going to be showing you how to do a little bit of welding, and we're going to use my test subject, my JD Squared Model 32 tube bender, to show you how. If you take a quick look at my bender, you'll notice that the hydraulic ram is only connected to my base in one location. What this does is produces a lot of torque on this one through bolt coming through my hydraulic ram. Quick solution to this would simply be to weld in the fabricated support all the way around so that this doesn't want to twist on only one bolt. So without further ado, let's get to welding. Step one is prepping the surface. You'll see that this has a powder coated top surface which you can't weld to. I need it to be raw steel, like my fabricated plate. So I'll be taking off the top coating of this and getting it prepped to weld. Okay, so I have the entire setup hanging very safely from my cherry picker. Now it's time to get on the grinding. And how do you do the grinding, one might ask? Angle grinder. A little bit of 40 grit and a little bit of sweat equity. We get that sucker nice and pure. All right, a few cuss words later and we're ready to get to welding. Got the sucker mounted back up. The next step takes us to the welder itself. Plug her in. And then we got to work on gas. So I'm going to turn the gas on until I get to around 20 to 30 on my flow. Step is determining the thickness of your metal. So both metal pieces are approximately 1/4 inch. That means I'm going to have to turn the voltage up way high to get this to produce a great weld. Take a quick look at your cheat sheet and you'll see that if I'm doing a 75-25 argon gas mixture, 230 volts for 1/4 inch, I will be looking at power level of 6 and a flow rate of 45. Set the machine up as necessary, 45, power level 6. Time to do it. Next step is you'll want to connect your ground, and you want to do this to a pure piece of metal that's going to flow through probably both materials. I'm thinking a little corner setup right here would be great for my initial tacks. So we'll clamp it on and we'll be good. Now that we got the welder turned on and the gas flowing and the ground wire connected so that electricity can flow through the metal, we're gonna work on tacking. Here's what a tack is gonna look like. You'll see that connected into both pieces of metal. Incredibly ugly, but it'll hold. All right, guys, the next step's gonna get really hot. So I've got two things to protect me. One, my gloves, and then also my mask. Looking at this light can severely damage your eyes, so I recommend against that. All right, let's take a look at the welds. That is incredibly ugly. That one right there looks like hot trash. This right here is called a rosette weld. This is where you fill a hole with an entire whole chunk of metal, and that's gonna keep this thing wanting to not rotate when it's under load. All right, guys, that's what we're talking about right there. There's that dime stack that you're shooting for the entire time. Had a little mishap right here that is incredibly hot, but for the most part, very even spacing, good stacks of beads there. This will literally never come apart. These two pieces of metal are fused for life now. And just like that, she's back and better than ever, baby. Woo! Now we're talking. That's a wrap, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. It's not really a special talent, but this is my secret skill. Ultimate metal manliness. Have a great one. Bye.